away. You can't really understand your story till it's done. It's easy to be queasy here. You're on the ropes. Much better. Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross. Says your follower is a fascinating piece of metal. Says you're welcome back. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Concussion. Almost there. blistering. Days are scarce. Don't waste them. Let's see. Fest. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. Smarten up. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is... He'd lie if he... He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, You still believe there's some good in everyone. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a... Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control.
See? On my side. Go, Dark, go!
First instincts can be truly awful.
The fun thing is always the right thing.
Next time, look at it with a clear heart.
Darkly dark.
Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't expect it. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no... Put that thing behind you. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Hear that? It's called quiet. Everyone's going to hear you coming. Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Out there with the monsters, it's kill or be killed. Which will it be for you? You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do. Worries that when the world dies, there won't... Approves of you working with the... But it... He's... Right now, though, he... There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Thinks you have bigger issues? Let's see. Of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. A double-edged sword. You'll get another chance to shout someday. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. He says that's enough scripts. Gizmo's made... It's time to put a stop to the... There's time to improve the Mekton before you... Gizmo wants to help. Says there's an interesting... Says life is... Gizmo wants to help if he can. Needs a key. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.